enhancing vitamin-infused frozen hydration for all. And Hall of Fame Village, honoring the past and inspiring the future. It's yet another idyllic summer day here in Northeast Ohio inside of fabulous Goodyear Hall in Akron. World Chase Tag USA 2021. We are down from 20 teams to play for just 2 for this glorious trophy. Our action today began with 8 teams after group play earlier in the week, and we end up with Apex ETH, the defending USA champions, against Hollywood Freerunners. How much better could it be to have a championship rematch, Fernando?
Oh, deja vu again here. We just saw another rematch from Envy and Hollywood Freerunners, just like last year. Now we have another rematch with Hollywood and Apex Ethereum back again for the championship round.
They've been burning rubber here in Akron to get to this match. Hollywood Freerunners in the pink and black, Apex ETH, the defending champs, in the black. Kyle Soderman begins with a slow chase as he gets Rob Shield and herds him out of the corner up to the top of the mountain. Midway through their chase, Shield nearly caught at the tilted cube, goes back into the mountain, and he sweeps up, but Soderman got the shoelace, rubber on the fingertips, and Soderman, the world record holder for a consecutive evasions, stays on.
Incredible work by both athletes. Rob Shield taking the speedball through the mountain, going underneath, and then falling right through. We have the slide from Soderman. All right, we have Apex Ethereum's lineup. Seth Wang, the Lightning Man. Rob Shield, he was hosting the quad in his backyard for months at a time, having Apex practice on the quad. Amos Randall, the captain, the coach, the manager for both Apex teams. Olaf Wood, Michael Sliger, Jason Wu Bergeron. Apex defending champions going up against Hollywood Freerunners. They are out west. Preston is injured, so they are down to 4 athletes. Miguel Diaz, Kyle, the Soderman, the star athlete for Hollywood Freerunners, and Dale Smith, following Omar Zaki.
Speaking earlier this week to Amos Rendau, the captain of Apex ETH, he said that this game is not necessarily about the EQ, the evasion quality of the structures out there. It's about individual matchups. What does that mean as it translates to this championship rematch? The second chase of this championship showdown, Michael Sliger bursts out of the energized free zone in pursuit of Kyle Soderman. He's got him trapped in the corner. He herded him to perfection, and the angles belong to Sliger.
Wow, unlikely of Soderman to stay still in one area for so long. Soderman just stayed frozen while Sliger just booked at him right at the tilted cube. Diving through, making that strong tag. He was happy about that one.
Omar Zaki is no stranger to the quad. He's been out here before. He's the chaser, but just arrived late yesterday here to Northeast Ohio, so he's had less time on here than just about anybody else in this building. Zaki having trouble at the ridge. It's a battle here, wasting a lot of time. He splats to the floor. Now under the mountain, a desperation slide, as if he were going across black ice, and time runs out. Point Apex ETH in chase number 3.
What a Benny Hill moment from Michael Sliger, just juking it side to side, back and forth between the ridge. Omar Zaki not knowing which way he's gonna be going around. Sliger baited him to the right side, made Omar Zaki dive up and over, getting all the ground. Swipes, not enough time to get the tag. There's an evasion.
There are other people on the Hollywood Freerunners, but Kyle Soderman certainly gets a lot of their action, and it's well-deserved because of just how good he is at World Chase Tag. In pursuit of Sliger, Apex ETH with a 1-0 lead, and the pause at the front line. Soderman comes around, crashing through, making the tag.
All right, so we have Soderman up. And up next, who are they sending in? Rob Shield.
Hollywood Freerunners winning by a score of 2-1 to get to the finals. Apex ETH 2-0 to get to this matchup. Soderman, the opportunity for the first point for Hollywood Freerunners. Shield bouncing his way across the top, striding across the quad. 7 seconds in, he still stays up while Soderman stays down. The tag at the sisters.
Soderman doing a great job keeping his eyes on his opponent, but right at the sisters, striding over, did not look over his shoulder, kept his eyes on his footwork placement, and was tagged right out. Here we see him striding up toward there, getting tagged, flipped foot, frustration, aggravation. Championship round of the line.
Apex ETH 1-0. Rob Shield takes a dangerous dance toward the ridge. Will that come back to hurt him? As he did against Soderman, begins in an elevated position, skips over the sisters, has Pippa and Kate in the rear view. Now to the ridge, over to the mountain. 13 seconds in, counting as he tap dances along the back line. Hot in pursuit, he's got space. Just 2 seconds left, and Shield has done it! 2-0 Apex ETH in the championship match.
Miguel Diaz was putting his all on that run right there, just tailing Rob Shield the entire time, could not get that distance over. Hands and feet, pulling his way on the bars, crawling QM, just could not get that distance. Rob Shield gets the evasion.
Shield, however, is winded. Dale Smith is well rested from the energized free zone. The ridge proves no obstacle for him. He goes under the mountain trying to cut down the space between him and Shield. Over the sisters, he extends the gap, and Smith slips up on the ridge. Could be costly. They go along the back, fancy footwork to the sisters. It's an aerial assault, 2 seconds to go for Smith, and he's even further away than when he started. Another evasion for Shield, crucial performance.
Wow, the footwork from Rob Shield, you could tell he's had that line practiced down to a T. Doing circles and laps around this quad. Dale Smith could not catch up to him. Rob Shield, fancy footwork, puts him out with another point.
Omar Zaki trying to be the answer for the Hollywood Freerunners. Rob Shield assuredly tired, but this is it. It's win and a repeat championship for Apex ETH. Acceleration, crash, tag. Omar Zaki stops Rob Shield in his tracks.
Whoa, the commitment to the tag for Omar Zaki. Getting whiplash under that ridge, seeing that slow-mo replay, trying to catch up to Rob Shield. Rob pulling his way around the bars. Here we go, striding through. Oh, just ducking under and making that quick tag.
Remember, it's a shortened, truncated roster for the Freerunners. They came in with 6, now 2 injuries. They're down to 4, an increased burden for every single chaser and evader. Olaf hoping to free Zaki. A climb up the mountain, that can slow you down, not for Zaki. Olaf to the tilted cube, now they're on opposite sides. A trip up the sisters, 5 seconds remain. What does Zaki have left in the tank? A sprint to the ridge, and he's tagged at the buzzer! Nearly got the first point, but Olaf says no.
Omar Zaki doing a great job keeping eyes on Olaf, but just couldn't get that off enough. Half a second, literally 0.5 seconds remaining on the clock, and he would have had the evasion, the point for Hollywood Freerunners. But Olaf just too nimble on the bars, making that quick tag right by the ridge, sliding down on top of him, sealing it down for Apex Ethereum.
Olaf says, let the chase rage on. The pressure never bothered me anyway. He invites Soderman to the tilted cube and races away from him toward the front line. Soderman with a push off the wall, and he dives left foot. Olaf is off.
Soderman doing a really good job tailing Olaf, just enough to get that reach. He saw that he had the distance right under the ridge, made that diving reach, and was able to get that tag and seal it up for Hollywood, keeping it alive for the Freerunners.
There's never been more pressure than now in World Chase Tag USA 2021. The biggest burden sits on the shoulders of Kyle Soderman. He's got to go to work. The world record holder for consecutive evasions. His team is down 3-0. Jason Bergeron chasing him along the front line. Soderman with great speed, great agility at the tilted cube. Come and get me over the sisters again. 7 seconds to go. Does he have enough to get the Hollywood Freerunners on the board? It's a trip up at the ridge, up to the mountain. Soderman soaring and scoring. 3-1.
Wow, phenomenal job by Soderman. But can I say, Jason Wu has probably spent more time on his hands and feet than he did running across Soderman, and he is a fast one with the quadrupedal movement, but Soderman is even faster on his legs, striding up and over the mountain, getting that second evasion.
If anyone in this sport can make a run like Hollywood free runners need, it's Kyle Soderman. He gets stuck at the sisters. Oh, a choice as irrational as pie to slow down at the sisters. He's sent off 3-1, match point for the title.
Soderman has been put in so many times with his down-to-4 athlete roster. He was gassed out and just could not focus on his footwork enough. Miguel Diaz coming in at match point, hoping to shut down Michael Sliger.
The World Chase Tag USA 2021 Championship could be decided on this chase. An evasion for Sliger, wins it for Apex Heath and makes it a repeat championship. Sliger turns around the loading bay, heads to the ridge, another spin there. As he rotates around, he is tagged. Hollywood freerunners still have life just with 4 competitors.
Wow, great tactic by Miguel Diaz. The first I've seen going around the ridge with both hands gripped on the bars. So he's swinging around, vertical lachey, and makes that swinging diving tag under the ridge, keeping Hollywood freerunners alive for this match point again.
Seth Wang unleashed by Apex Heath. He'll come off that starting plate with the speed of the Millennium Falcon like a bullet train into the corner, waiting to try and track down Miguel Diaz behind the mountain. He's through. He tags Apex Heath. Does it again.
That is it. That is it. Apex has just deja vu'd everyone in here in attendance and become the World USA Championship Tag 2021.
Back-to-back World Chase Tag USA titles for Apex Heath.
Hollywood freerunners doing a fantastic job with only 4 athletes, but could not live up to the hype with a 6-man roster of Apex Ethereum.
It wasn't always easy for them, but as they get to this final chase, Seth Wang, who moves around and pumps the arms in celebration, brings Apex Heath to another title. They certainly have the advantage of having the quad on their home turf, but nevertheless, here through this matchup and through this championship round, they proved themselves to be the best, bar none.
So we're here with the champs. We're here with the 2-time reigning champs here. Listen, guys, and that's not a light trophy right there. So listen, guys, y'all are 2-time champions here in America. Now, a little birdie told me y'all get a chance to go to Worlds for the first time. Is that true?
Yes, this October.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that. Now, I know you're going to soak in this. Obviously, you went against a great competitive team in Hollywood. It was a deja vu, but now you get to go into bigger feats and represent America in the world. So tell me about that feeling, and now when you go into training, what that means.
Oh, well, it's really humbling of an opportunity. It's incredible to me that this opportunity even exists, and it's fantastic that we have.
Founders of this sport. It's amazing that we get to do this. This is addicting level fun. Yeah, Damian and Christian, shout out.
Damian Christian, yes! Christian, man, you have the champs here once again. This sport is amazing. I'm humbled to be a part of it.
World Chase Tag USA, Apex Heath, the 2021 champions in Akron, Ohio on ESPN 8, The Ocho.